Hey guys, welcome to another video of Captain Tsubasa Rising New Champions. Before I start with the video, I just want to apologize to every single Captain Tsubasa fan, Captain Hibaito fan, everybody around the world. Just want to apologize for any drama that was caused in the past recent days, weeks, whatever it was. I will take down the videos as well. There's no point for that. The game's coming out in like 23 days, so I'm excited. Guys, when I originally started making videos, it wasn't to compete against Captain Hibaito. It wasn't to try to get popular. It wasn't to make my own Discord channel. It was simply my passion and excitement for Captain Tsubasa, and I knew that there wasn't a lot of YouTube videos covering Rising New Champions. So I wanted to give you guys inside information, everything that I saw, read, heard about. So for that, guys, I want to continue serving you guys, giving you guys video information, and therefore, I wanted to apologize to Captain Hibaito and his fans. You guys do what you guys do. You know, let's all love Captain Tsubasa together. Let's all be one. If you guys want to talk about me, dislike my videos due to hate, whatever it is, that's fine, you know. YouTube gives you that right. Anyways, guys, just wanted to jump into this video. I just want to talk a little bit about the whole system of Captain Tsubasa. So over here it says, in this work, with the concept of everyone can easily enjoy the super play of Captain Tsubasa, we have adopted an action system that allows you to enjoy the offense and defense of soccer super play with simple operations. With the Spirit Gauge, Skill, and Depth moveset. I don't know what that means. Depth moveset, it can mean maybe like the skills like Tiger Shot, Drive Shot, and the skills will obviously be like, you know, the passive skills, the buff skills. For each character, you can enjoy the unique action of you can enjoy the unique action of each character. Alright, so first let's go into base system. I have covered these guys in my previous videos, but over here I just want to touch on it again. So obviously we have the Spirit Gauge, which is the yellow bar. This is for anyone that, you know, it's still kind of new to this game, maybe just heard about it. We have the Spirit Gauge up there, the yellow, with the red rectangle around it. It says in this work, Spirit Gauge is set for all the characters, and this gauge is consumed by sprinting or activating various moves that are special moves. The effective use of the Spirit influences the trend of local game development. So guys, obviously we already know, some of you may not, and that's fine, that the Spirit Gauge is consumed by dashing, running, mostly dashing, and dribbling obviously would be dashing, and using special moves like Drive Shot, Tiger Shot, tackling, and then we have, let's go down here, we have move. Obviously by consuming a certain amount of spirit, it is possible to activate move, which is a deadly move that is synonymous with Captain Tsubasa. So move would be like the dribble move, the dash moves, or the shooting moves, blocks. So there are various types of moves, such as those that directly connect to the goal, such as shooting and dribble blocks. How to use the move to decide the score and keep the goal is the most important point to win or lose. So learning when and how and to use your moves, the moment, how to use them, saving your Spirit Gauge is important to making a difference in the match, guys. Then we have the V-Zone. See, let's read the little top thing here. Oh, right above this, right there. The team will come together and decide on the development of the match at once. So V-Zone is a move, a skill, a captain skill that, if you look up there, it involves all your teammates together. So depending on who's the captain, they will have their own captain skill. Remember, there's one captain skills and 6 moves. Then it says, in this work, the gauge common to the team is accumulated by succeeding in the actions to raise the morale of the team, such as pulling out the opponent or robbing the ball during the match. So if you tackle the opponents, rob the ball away from them, you will raise the team morale. By accumulating this gauge to the maximum, it becomes possible to activate the V-Zone. During the activation of this V-Zone, the spirit recovery speed and kick gauge increase speed of all teams accelerate for a certain period of time. So the timing of activation and the actions during activation greatly influence the development of the game. So guys, when you activate the V-Zone, you'll have more speed, you'll have more recovery of your spirit gauge. You just get all these incredible buffs, and that's just the V-Zone itself. That has nothing to do with captain skills. That's just what the V-Zone does. Now, over here it says, in addition, if the captain of the team has a special skill, captain skill, and additional special effects may be added. So, for example, Furano Matsuyama has the avalanche skill. If he's placed as the captain, so you not only will get the kicking gauge increase speed and the spirit recovery speed, but you also get Furano's Captain Matsuyama's additional skill, which is avalanche. I don't know what that skill does. We can only imagine. Maybe it gives them better passing, better dribbling, maybe better shooting. But we will find out in 23 days, or maybe earlier if we get a leak. And then, guys, we have special skills. In this work, special skill is a set for each player in order to reproduce the characteristics of each unique character that appears in Captain Tsubasa. This skill affects the ability, value, and spirit increase/decrease of the character, and the activation conditions such as point differences and field positions also vary. So guys, again, we all know that you can place a forward in the midfielder and a midfield in the forward, and different effects happen. And then over here it says the key to winning is to make good use of each player with the skills that match the player's tactics in the game. So we have players such as Bryant from the Netherlands, who he's a forward, but you can easily place him in the midfield because he has techniques such as that cool dribble that he does, and you know he's the captain. So if I was playing with a team and I was gonna have a dream edit team revolving around Brian, I would put him in midfielder. That wouldn't be a problem. Even though the spirit gauge will decrease, I would still do it. Let's go back. Okay, guys, now that was just the base system. That was just the meat and potatoes of everything, and now we have the basic controllers. Or basic controls. So like I spoke in my previous videos, I did explain to you guys that there was two types of dribbles. There was dash dribble and dribble move. You know, I stated that before, they posted it on here. Over here it says, in this work, dash dribble and dribble moves are used properly, and the opposite of the opponent is attached and pulled out at once. And that is a terrible translation, guys, but it's saying pretty much that if you use dash dribble at the right moment opposed to dribble move, vice versa, or the other way around, you can dash your opponent. Because remember, there's two types of dribbles and there's two types of tackle, and one of them beats the other. So it's kind of like Dream Team, or like the old Captain Tsubasa games from Super Nintendo and Nintendo, where, you know, if you choose dribble and the other guy uses tackle and their character is stronger than the guy dribbling, which is your guy, that ball and you know, you're going to go flying and that ball is going to be taken away. But if that person uses, or your character uses pass and the other person uses tackle, you won that matchup. So they still have matchup here. They still kept it like the old Captain Tsubasa game. The only difference is is more of an arcade action soccer game where it's fast paced. But if you look at some of the gameplay, they're about to do like a move or something, you can see the characters freezing up and kind of like just moonwalking in position, because it's kind of like an RPG random encounter battle, and then they'll get into that position where they're going to tackle the opponent, they're going to dribble the opponent, they're going to shoot. So it really depends. So let's make it... Oh, I don't think I read that part. The zone buff effect is activated by pulling out the opponent in succession. The spirit gauge and shoot gauge are easily accumulated, making it possible to hit a powerful shoot move quickly. So guys, what they're saying here, if you dash or dribble your opponents in succession, you will get this special up close scene. I think that happens, if I remember correctly, after 2 successful dribbles. I think the third one is this one, or it's the second one. I don't remember off the top of my head right now, but it's one of those 2. And then you'll get this cool scene where you get an up close of the character, and by doing that, you'll get the buff effects, depending on if it's random. It could be technique, power. I think it depends on the situation and the move that was used. But you will get a buff effect. Sorry, guys, I'm having a hard time zooming out. You will get a buff effect, and that will enable your shooting gauge to rapidly increase, and it will also cause your spirit gauge to recover much quicker. So yeah, that is a good thing. That right there is going to decide the outcome of matches, guys. Now we have shoots. It is possible to release a powerful shoot move by accumulating the shoot gauge while the enemy is not tackling. Depending on the character, you can activate a more powerful super shoot move by accumulating 2 levels of gauge. So what that means, guys, is Hyuga, for example, has Tiger Shot. That's level 1. So you can accumulate it a percentage. There's like a little square, I believe, a tiny little square. If you raise it up enough, it'll satisfy that condition. And if you keep holding the shooting button, which I think is square, is gonna go to another one, which is the second gauge, level 2 of that gauge, and then that's where you can do Neo Tiger Shot. So my thing is, will they add a level 3 gauge in the future if they add Raiju Shot? Now that would be cool, unless if Raiju Shot is a level 2 move and we just replace Neo Tiger Shot, then I guess that would be okay. But also, I mean, it's weird because what would be considered a super shot? I guess a Raiju Shot would be a super shot, so it might just be a super shot. All right, guys, this is defense. For defense, says read the opponent's movement and steal the ball. Jito just sent that German player flying. He's probably about to snap his neck. Alright, let's see. According to the pattern of the opponent's dribble, you can take the ball by using dash approach and the tackle move properly, guys. Just like I stated before, there's 2 dribble moves. There's one dribble move, and this always confuses me. There's 1 dash dribble and 1 dribble move, which both play in the umbrella of dribbling. And then you have, for defense, you have 2 types of tackle. You have tackle move and you have dash. So you have 2 types. And it says here, according to the pattern of the opponent's dribble, you can take the ball by using dash approach and tackle move properly. Depending on the type of tackle move, there are also powerful ones that the opponents cannot get up for a while. And I'm assuming that is one of the ones that you cannot get up for a while. But again, guys, you got to use your move correctly. You know, it's all about timing. It's all about using the moves at the proper time. It's all about activating the V-Zone at the proper time. It's all about... This game has a lot of strategy involved into it. It has RPG elements as well. But it depends how you use your skills. And, of course, playing teamwork. Let's keep going down, guys. There's the goalkeeper. In order to reproduce the Iron Wall goalkeeper to activate... who are active in Captain Tsubasa, this work introduces a physical strength gauge system to the keeper. If this gauge is reduced by shooting, it will be easier to score a goal. Some characters also have a super save that consumes the V-zone gauge and stops the shoot 100%. So again, like I was saying before, using your V-zone wisely is a smart idea, especially if your goalkeeper is out of stamina and the time is about to end. It might be like, the last shot, your goalkeeper has like no stamina, and you do the super save, and you manage to catch the ball, smack the ball away, and then you win the game. So you gotta be smart, guys, because that super save will be very important. So you might wanna, consider that. Then we have blocks. Over here it says, depending on the character, when the enemy hits the shoot move, you automatically activate the block move by being between the shoot and the goal. Once the block move is decided, it is possible to block the shot and prevent the keeper gauge from decreasing. So some characters, or all characters, might have it. There's like every character has this option called block, and if they're close to the goal, in between the goal and a little bit of part of the field, they will block the shot automatically if it's coming towards the zone where they're standing and the net, the goalkeeper. So that's automatically activated, guys. We cannot activate that at will. Also, intercept is not in the game in terms of moves, but yes, you can intercept the ball by pass cutting the ball, but there's no moves that intercept the ball. Block would be kind of like that intercept, but it's more of a block, and it's automatically activated, which is okay. It's not bad. So let's go back to the last part. Oh, here we go. Advanced controller, guys. Now, these are the controllers that are for advanced players. These are for people that know what they're doing. We will all get there. So you have the aerial shot, which, I'm really excited about. The aerial shots, it's matched in the air. There are shots that can be activated only in the air, and shots that two players can take in cooperation with each other. So it's possible to aim at the goal in various ways according to various situations. Guys, we've seen in one of the videos I uploaded, and if you guys seen the Japanese version of it, we have Taki. He was in he was corner kicking, and he lobbed the ball to Kisugi, and Kisugi did his header. So obviously Kisugi has a header as his aerial move, and he sent that ball flying. So if you have those type of skills and you're doing a corner kick, you can pass it to your teammate, and they can do something like Misagi over here, or something like Kitsugi and headbutt it. So that's one of the more advanced controllers. The second one being the pass, the long pass. Powerful projectiles depending on the character. Obviously, Soda, we know he has the Razor Pass. And Razor Pass is a long pass. Long passes are usually, or mostly, special moves. And Isawa has a long pass as well. So I wonder if Misagi or Tsubasa will have a long pass as well. Especially Misagi. But I know Isawa has one. I know Zoda has one. And I think there was another person that I knew about, but I do not know off the top of my head right now. Okay, it says here, depending on the character. Oh, obviously Takashi has one, and the other guy from, I forgot his name, the German player who plays, I mean, not the German player. I'm sure he has one too, but the Netherlands player who plays midfield, I think he has one as well. He has brown hair. I forgot his name off the top of my head right now. But it says here, depending on the character, you can use the long pass move in addition to normal pass by accumulating the gauge. So it's kind of like a shot. You hold it, you accumulate the gauge. If the receiver collects the shoot gauge during this pass move, the shoot move can be activated directly. So again, guys, like I just stated, if you accumulate that long pass shot, you can pass the, I'm sorry, if you, we're going to go over the controllers in a few, But if you hold the button, I think it was circle or triangle. If you hold that button long enough, you can then activate the long pass move, which is cool. And it says, other than that, you can use the coordinated pass move, which is the 1-2 Golden Duel, Takashi and Hyuga, the tower between Napoleon and Pierre. You got Schneider and the new guy Hein. So you have a few guys that can do these coordinated passes. And that was it for that, guys. Now let's take a look at the controllers real quick. Alright, so guys, this is our Discord. We have like a game guide in our Discord, so if you guys want to take a look at different things, you can. I know I said I was going to look at the controllers, but I was just showing you some things that we have on here. It says over here, in addition, R2 or tackle the player who takes action. So this is telling you a little bit about the controllers. If you press R1, it's dash dribble. So if you guys do want to join the Discord, you can check this out. You have the dribble move with R2. But that's not what I was going to go over. Let's see where it is. Let's see if I even have it here. Ah, here it is. Okay, guys. So this is the offensive controller. And right here, if you hold down circle, it's long pass move. If you press circle, it's a long pass. And if you hold triangle, actually, triangle would be the 1-2, the chain move pass. And if you press triangle, it's the through pass. And X is the short pass. So this is if you have the ball, and if you press square, it's a normal shot. If you hold square, it's a special shot, a special move. And if you hold square long enough, it's your super shot. And then you have R1 dash dribble and R2 dribble move. Activate the V zones with L2. You can change the tactics. They let you put in tactics before starting the match. And you move the character with the L stick. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. That's if you have the ball. And then the defensive, if you're trying to tackle the ball, I'm trying to take the ball away from the opponent, you press R2 to tackle, R1 to dash. You can control the goalkeeper by diving with triangle. Then you have teammate chase clear with square, tackle move with circle. So you can do it with circle or with R2. You have chase. Again, you can change your tactics with the directional. You can activate super save or swap active players. And that's pretty much the basic stuff, guys. And over here we have some other things that, you know, you can look at if you're in the Discord. And there's another thing I wanted to look at, guys, real quick. Give me a second. Guys, right here, you got the captain skill, obviously, skill 1 through 6. Here are the moves, all the moves that we can add in this game. I'm excited. There's 23 days left, so I got to make a video about something. So we can obviously do a shot. This is different from the square normal shot. Shots are your not your super shot, your special shot. And your super shots are the ones that you hold down square. Aerial, obviously, it's in the air. It'll be active if you lob it to the teammate, or if it's spinning in the air. You got dribble 1 and 2 for dash and dribble move. You have the long pass, control pass by holding down circle. You got combo slot 1 and 2. I think that's probably active when you are nearby an ally. Maybe through a V zone will activate that. It can be various things, guys. Maybe in the air, like the Tachibana Twins. And then you have the combo pass, which is the 1-2. And you got tackle 1 and tackle 2. So dash and tackle move. And then you have the block, which activates automatically if you are near the goal. So you can give block moves to anybody. Remember, if they do appear in the appeal group, then you can edit their moves when you are building a dream team. So anyone that appears in that appeal group, anybody that appears in the future card sets or card packs, and you can purchase them with the friend points, the PP points, I mean. You can purchase the friend cards. You can add anything. as long as it lets you. Maybe some guys are limited to what moves they can add. When I say some guys, I mean like the special people, like the main characters, like Car Snyder, Juan Diaz, Sabasa. And then obviously you have the captain skill, skills 1 through 6. Guys, we are almost there. I'm gonna cut this video short. Well, not short. I've been on it for 25 minutes. Guys, my videos have been pretty long lately. I do apologize for that. I am gonna work on a new video, kind of like my last one, the one I put together that took me 7 hours. I'm gonna make a new one. This one's gonna be a little bit different, a little bit more interesting. I'm gonna try to do my best to recreate it as best as possible as I can, making it very dramatic. It's gonna be very tough challenge, but I'm gonna try to do that for you guys. But for anybody that's watching this video, I want to thank you for following me since day one when I started, and even after day one, you supported me. Thank you for joining the community. Thank you for being there for me. This has been a long ride, and it's already the 23rd day. Again, guys, I'll do the best I possibly can to deliver you guys information. Keep your eyes open for Thursday or tomorrow, possibly Thursday. It's usually Thursdays. Sometimes they do Wednesdays, but it's usually Thursdays for a trailer. We need to know a little bit more about Brazil before, the release date. Unless they're planning that at the launch trailer like a week before or 2 weeks before, that's fine. But hopefully we get something for this week. It's been very dull. We've been very hungry. We want more. So hopefully we do get more, guys. Anyways, join the Discord. It's in the description below. We're almost reaching 200. So if you haven't joined yet and you want to help out, you can. For anyone that wants to reach me directly and wants to talk to me, my email is in the about. So if you have any question regarding anything, feel free to do so. Or you can message me in Discord through the PM. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. You have a safe day or a good night. Bye.